Welcome to Men Gigs. I like to kick off with a quote. Here's a legendary one to start with. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Gentlemen, welcome to our channel. We're diving into the hidden struggles that all Sigma males face. These are the truths we rarely discuss, but facing them is what makes us stronger. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and join our community of like-minded individuals striving for personal growth and excellence. As Sigma males, we pride ourselves on our independence, our self-reliance, and our ability to navigate life on our own terms. But even the strongest among us have weaknesses, and it's essential to recognize and address them. In this video, we're going to explore the 10 weaknesses all Sigma males struggle with. These insights will help you understand yourself better and ultimately become a more resilient and well-rounded individual. So, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Together, we can overcome these challenges and continue to thrive as Sigma males. Number 1. Isolation blues. As Sigma males, we cherish our independence and solitude. But let's be honest, sometimes that self-imposed isolation can lead to feelings of loneliness and detachment. It's crucial to find a balance and remember that while solitude is empowering, human connection is vital for our mental well-being. Embrace moments of solitude, but don't forget to build meaningful relationships along the way. Imagine a Sigma male who spends all his time working on personal projects, neglecting his friendships. Over time, he starts to feel isolated and disconnected. By making an effort to reach out to friends and family, he can find a balance that allows him to enjoy his independence while still maintaining strong connections. Dr. Vivek Murthy, former U.S. Surgeon General, emphasizes the importance of social connections in his book, Together: The Healing Power of Human Connection in a Sometimes Lonely World. He argues that social connection is as crucial to our health as exercise and diet. Number 2. Overthinking Syndrome. Sigma males tend to be analytical and introspective, which often leads to overthinking. We can get caught in a web of thoughts, dissecting every little detail and decision. While it's great to be thoughtful, overthinking can paralyze us and hinder progress. Learn to trust your instincts and take action, even if everything isn't perfectly planned out. A Sigma male might spend hours analyzing the pros and cons of a decision, such as starting a new business. While thorough analysis is important, it's also essential to take action and learn from experience rather than getting stuck in analysis paralysis. Daniel Kahneman, a renowned psychologist, discusses the pitfalls of overthinking in his book, Thinking, Fast and Slow. He explains how our minds can be our own worst enemies when we overanalyze situations. Number 3. Fear of vulnerability. We pride ourselves on being strong and self-reliant, but this can make it difficult to open up and be vulnerable. The fear of exposing our weaknesses and emotions can create a barrier in relationships. Remember, vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our courage. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and experience deeper connections with others. A Sigma male might struggle to share his feelings with a partner, fearing that it will make him appear weak. By opening up and expressing his emotions, he can build a stronger, more authentic relationship. Brené Brown, a research professor at the University of Houston, has extensively studied vulnerability. In her book, Daring Greatly, she argues that embracing vulnerability is essential for building meaningful connections and living a wholehearted life. Number 4. Perfectionism Trap. Sigma males often strive for perfection in everything we do. While high standards can drive excellence, the pursuit of perfection can be exhausting and unattainable. Learn to embrace imperfections and focus on progress rather than perfection. Celebrate small victories and appreciate the journey instead of fixating on the end goal. A Sigma male might spend countless hours perfecting a project, only to feel frustrated when it doesn't meet his impossibly high standards. By setting realistic goals and celebrating progress, he can maintain motivation and avoid burnout. Brené Brown also addresses perfectionism in her book, The Gifts of Imperfection. She explains that perfectionism is a shield that we use to protect ourselves from judgment, but it ultimately prevents us from living authentically. Number 5, difficulty asking for help. We pride ourselves on being self-sufficient and independent, which can make it challenging to ask for help when needed. Admitting that we need assistance can feel like a blow to our ego. However, recognizing that seeking help is a strength, not a weakness, is crucial. Surround yourself with a supportive network and don't hesitate to lean on them when necessary. A Sigma male might struggle with a difficult task at work but hesitate to ask for help, fearing that it will make him appear incompetent. By reaching out to a trusted colleague, he can gain valuable insights and support, ultimately improving his performance. Adam Grant, an organizational psychologist, discusses the importance of seeking help in his book, Give and Take. He explains that successful people are not afraid to ask for help and leverage their networks for support. Number 6, struggles with authority. Sigma males value their autonomy and often find it challenging to conform to traditional authority structures. This can create friction in professional and personal settings. Instead of rebelling, find ways to work within the system while maintaining your independence. Adaptability is key to navigating different environments while staying true to your principles. A Sigma male might feel stifled by a micromanaging boss. Instead of clashing with authority, he can find ways to demonstrate his competence and earn more autonomy in his role. Simon Sinek, a leadership expert, discusses the importance of understanding and working with authority in his book, Leaders Eat Last. He emphasizes that effective leaders know how to navigate power dynamics while staying true to their values. Number 7, reluctance to network. Building connections and networking may not come naturally to Sigma males. We prefer meaningful interactions over superficial ones. However, networking is essential for personal and professional growth. Approach it with authenticity and seek out genuine connections that align with your values. Remember, it's not about quantity, but quality. A Sigma male might avoid networking events, feeling that they are filled with superficial conversations. By seeking out smaller, more intimate gatherings, he can connect with like-minded individuals and build a strong network. Keith Ferrazzi, a networking expert, discusses the importance of building genuine connections in his book, Never Eat Alone. He argues that successful networking is about creating authentic relationships rather than collecting business cards. Number 8, difficulty balancing work and life. Sigma males are often driven and focused, which can lead to an imbalance between work and personal life. It's easy to get consumed by our goals and neglect self-care and relationships. Prioritize finding a healthy work-life balance and make time for activities that bring you joy and fulfillment outside of work. Remember, success is not defined solely by professional achievements. A Sigma male might work long hours to achieve his career goals, neglecting his hobbies and relationships. By setting boundaries and making time for leisure activities, he can maintain a healthier work-life balance. Arianna Huffington, founder of the Huffington Post, discusses the importance of work-life balance in her book Thrive. She emphasizes that true success comes from prioritizing well-being and personal fulfillment alongside professional achievements. Number 9, impatience with small talk. Engaging in small talk can feel draining and unproductive for Sigma males. We prefer deep and meaningful conversations over surface-level interactions. While it's important to stay true to your nature, remember that small talk can be a gateway to building connections. Practice patience and find ways to steer conversations towards topics that truly matter to you. A Sigma male might feel frustrated during a casual conversation at a social event. By asking open-ended questions and steering the conversation towards deeper topics, he can find more meaningful interactions. Dale Carnegie, a renowned self-improvement author, discusses the art of conversation in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. He emphasizes the importance of engaging with others and finding common ground to build connections. Number 10, reluctance to seek validation. Sigma males often have a strong sense of self and rely on internal validation. While this is a valuable trait, seeking external validation from time to time can provide valuable feedback and perspective. Don't be afraid to share your achievements and seek recognition for your efforts. Embrace the positive reinforcement that comes from others acknowledging your hard work. A Sigma male might downplay his accomplishments, feeling that seeking recognition is unnecessary. By sharing his successes and receiving positive feedback, he can gain a new perspective on his achievements and feel more motivated. Carol Dweck, a psychologist, discusses the importance of seeking and receiving feedback in her book Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. She explains how a growth mindset involves embracing feedback and using it to improve. Having said this, gentlemen, remember that embracing your strengths also means acknowledging and working on your weaknesses. By addressing these challenges, you can become a more well-rounded and impactful Sigma male. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to join our community and continue your journey towards self-improvement. Together, we can thrive and inspire others to adopt Sigma male qualities for a more fulfilling life.